I'm Annabel Croft and I'm alongside Martin Dorey here at the NEC in Birmingham to take a closer look at what goes into judging the club's Motorhome and Campervan Design Awards. So Martin, let's get to the basics. What makes a judge a judge?
Well, we are 7 of us and we are an eclectic mix of journalists and technical experts who've got a lot of experience in the industry. And you know, we've all got different complementary skills. So between us, you know, if you aggregate the scores and our knowledge, we should hopefully get the right answer.
It all comes together. So
Yeah,
what's
absolutely.
a typical day?
So a typical day of a judge is that we've done a lot of work before we get to the show.
Yeah.
We've done 3 weeks of judging the vans and the motorhomes on paper
Right.
and on websites.
So in photographs and things.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've looked at all the walkthroughs, we've been through all the technical data, we've been through the handbooks, and we've all looked at our specialist areas in real detail. Spent 3 weeks doing that, and then when we come to the show, we get to go and have a look in the vans. So actually, that's the exciting bit. So we'll go into a van and I'll have a question. For example, if I'm looking at kitchens, I'll go, is there enough work surface to chop on? Is it as good as it looks in the picture? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't, and then we'll verify everything. So the process is pretty robust.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully we get to the right answer at the end.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a huge undertaking.
It's pretty massive, yeah. So this year we've got 64 vans to get round. It's good for the industry, it's good for people who are choosing vans, and they can decide, are they looking for something they can cook in really easily, something they can sleep 4 people, something they can sleep 6 people, value for money. So hopefully we've done a lot of that legwork.
I think we should get going. Now I've learned what to look for, what's next?
Well, so all the scores will be collated, and then there'll be a heated judges meeting.
I'm sure, very heated.
Well, quite, and then we'll decide the winners, and then the award ceremony.
Oh, exciting.
Very, very exciting.
It's fantastic to win these awards. It's my first show entering them. Well, it's brilliant because the public can see how well made our vehicles are.
I just think it gives people confidence in the market.
The wider awards I think are really useful for the general public because the Caravan and Motorhome Club are doing a lot of the hard work for them in terms of their research. It's a big purchase for people and they need to spend a lot of time working out what's the right motorhome for them. And the club with this competition do a lot of the heavy lifting for them.
It's amazing. I've been after this for years and to finally get it, it's just brilliant. Absolutely chuffed to bits.
Well, what's useful is that they're obviously getting to see what currently is out there on the market, and there may be manufacturers they've not thought of, but what's fantastic is they can go back on previous issues, they can see what other winners there were in the past.
I didn't realise how much work there was in the judging. We do a solid 3 weeks of detailed analysis, looking online, looking at brochures, looking at all the detailed technicalities that were all allocated. And then the show is the final, the cherry on top of the cake, where we're really looking at the appeal and the practicality and how it feels, what the vibe is in the van.
Well, I've heard other judges describe the judging panel as eclectic and random, and we are a bunch of flipping weirdos. You've got to spend 4 weeks looking at infinitesimal detail of motorhomes, but actually being here brings it all to life. It's a starting point for people to do their research. We've looked at them, we've interrogated them, we've scrutineered them, we've assessed them, and we've said this one is worth looking at, and that's valuable to manufacturers and to the public.
Martin, I am actually blown away by what goes into judging these vans.
Yeah. I mean, and it's thanks to the other judges and also to the entrants as well, because without them we wouldn't have a competition.
And the judges. Okay. Well, make sure you head to camc.com for all the results for the last 24 years. It's a fantastic resource, whether you're buying new or used.